Put up with that mighty cake, bitch, that mighty Drake. Right now, +5 years up now. You bound to die. I just woke up, got bands today. What got rest today? Put up with that mighty cake.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Dirty South Podcast. It's your host, Headhunter Nick, and I'm here with that boy Wicc.
Who let the dogs out? Who? You already know, man. Yes, sir, Ski.
About to say, yeah, he had a great weekend. Zach is still not back with us. He's continuing his activities. Outside of here. So everything that he's doing at this point, we're just considering his activities.
Straight his activities. His activity. It's the worst thing to do, honestly. You can't get caught doing his activities.
You can't get caught doing.
You can't because you not gonna ever show up for nothing.
Yeah, and then like once you get that label of Zactivities, it's like being the musty kid in school. Like as soon as you get that musty label,
even no matter how many baths you take, you still
they just go hit you with that. So once you get hit with that motherfucker doing some Zactivities,
it's
it can't leave you.
It's good.
It can't leave you. You're done. But yeah, man. You had a hell of a weekend. I had a weekend. It was pretty normal actually, but but
it was a good weekend of football for everybody. My voice is still shot. Y'all could probably hear that, but we'll explain later why. But Jesus Christ.
I mean, hey, it was a great weekend for football. NFL week 1 still had some college gems being played this Saturday. And yeah, like I said, speaking of college Saturday, shoot, just go ahead and tell the story, man. Just go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna wait. I was gonna go through the day. I thought I was gonna start from the beginning.
Yeah, okay. We can get there. We can get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, some many expected wins. There were some upsets as well where. Let's just say a certain conference is looking pretty weak right now.
Man, it's looking bad, man. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta.
It's like one team. It's like one team is like, they put hey, that's that SEC ball, and then
we can't keep going with the narrative that it's the most competitive conference. No, these niggas just suck. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, they suck. like damn, bro. Like SEC.
But yeah, we had some hot seats were getting hotter.
Oh man,
Bobo Ball was back in action.
On fire by the end of that bit. I don't know what to tell you. Like
that man, man's seat is turned on hell at this point.
Yeah, bro. Even I ain't gonna lie. Even if you go bowl game for real, like
out of there.
Yeah, you fucked. Like it doesn't matter, bro. You got to make the playoffs and win a game or two.
Yeah. Then we had some certain quarterbacks who may have had a lackluster showing in week 1, show some improvement in week 2. And a lot of big blowouts. I mean, it was a very crazy week. A lot of teams.
I don't like the first 2 weeks of college football. Like the first 2 to 3 weeks, I don't like it. Like, because we're gonna keep getting this. We're like, it's not gonna be nothing interesting up until we get into conference play. So it's like,
yeah, but it's like the week 1, week 2 games are have been pretty marquee matchups. They've been pretty entertaining. They've been pretty good as far as I've seen. But also at the same time, it's like, you still got your, FBS, Power 5 playing lackluster FBS teams and just beating the piss out of them. But there were some, for my small college football followers, there were some D2 upsets. A D3 beating a D1 this week.
Crazy, insane.
Last week,
them niggas in the NAIA.
Last week there was an NAIA beating a D1 last week. I mean,
whoa, when that happened?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you hear about last week? An NAIA school, I can't remember the name of it. went up to Stetson and beat them. So
Crazy.
You still got you got crazy upsets like that, and then you got some near upsets, and we also had a solid week 1 to the NFL as well. We'll get into that.
Yeah,
Some heartbreaking losses.
amazing ending. The prime time.
Oh, man.
That's Sunday night football, my nigga. That is Sunday night football. If anybody ever needs an example of what is Sunday night football, show them that game.
Oh yeah. That's what a primetime football game should look like. Be it Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night. If it's a primetime game, that's
Thursday
the kind
nights
of
are cooked.
Thursday nights are definitely cooked. But
Yeah, Thursday night you getting the Jets and the fucking and the
Jaguars.
Browns, and you better like it.
hey, you gonna like it too.
Bro, they had
Jaguars
the
and
Titans playing the
Titans.
Jaguars 10 times a season. Like, bro.
Color
Like, I
rush.
swear, like, them the only two conference teams that legit played every week.
Yeah, same division, and they just fuck it, 16 weeks
Color
straight.
rush. Like, they was just putting on, they ran out of uniforms.
Titans putting on the Oilers. Titans putting on the Oilers uniforms.
Oilers versus like the Jacksonville Jaguar with the on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas,
I mean,
they tripping, man. They got Maurice Jones-Drew out there playing.
Fred Jackson.
Like, whoa. Oh God.
Greg Jones, all that, yeah. Old
Blake
Jaguars.
Bortles in 2017 out there going crazy.
Oh no.
No, that was 2017 Blake Bortles was one of the greatest one-hit wonders ever. He almost beat Brady.
He did almost beat Brady.
He almost beat Brady.
Saxonville
But
coming
Brady
at
ended up
you.
getting beat by a whole nother one-year wonder. In the same season, it was 2 one-year wonder. Imagine if they would have played in the Super Bowl. Who would have been the best one-year wonder of all time?
Man.
But we'll never find that out because Nick Foles won a Super Bowl.
Shout out Nick Foles, man. Shout out
Shout out Big
Foles.
Dick Nick.
Moving on.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So South Florida, we said it on the show last week that there was a very strong chance that USF goes into Gainesville, Florida, and comes out with a win. Sure enough, they came out with a win. One of the more known upsets of this week.
Came out with a crazy win.
Oh,
We found that out at the game, bro. That was so crazy. We found
yeah.
we was like, yo, what's the update on the Florida game? No, I was behind him. I was like, Florida lost? Nigga turns Nick, Florida lost. Who they play? So then it was like 10 niggas. I was like, bro, they played South Florida. No fucking way, dude. Fucking they was geeked as hell.
man, South Florida, man. Like I said, we even said last week that
Had to do some activities. My apologies. Had major activities going on.
yeah, see, there you go with them damn activities. You about to
Sorry.
get a label put on you. About to get a label put on you.
Chill. I cannot have that label on me. I got a reputation to uphold.
Man.
I'm a man.
But despite these activities, South Florida
Despite those
goes
activities.
into the swamp and they beat Florida. Or could we say that Florida really beat themselves? Defensive tackle for Florida spits on a South Florida player within 2 minutes.
I ain't gonna lie, Nick. Can we restart this, bro? Only because my phone is finna fucking croak. And it's not charging and it's on the charger. So I need to fix this and not walk off.
All right.
Some asshole unplugged the extension cord.
But yeah, slight technical difficulties there. Fuck it, we ball.
Activity.
Y'all know.
You
Yep.
know, Liz activity. That's the name of the episode. I mean, it was like we said we was gonna do this in private, and Zach made it happen. So blame Zach for everything. But all this shit, blame Zach.
And crazy enough, like we're not live, but somehow Zach knows that we were recording, and he just put his magic in here. So yeah, there goes some extra editing for me after after we get off of this episode. But South Florida goes into the swamp. Number 13 Florida and they walk out with an 18-16 win. In the same breath, you could also say that Florida just straight up lost this game, beat themselves. We had a player, a defensive tackle, spit on another South Florida player.
What's up with that? That's twice.
Yeah.
That's twice in a week.
A whole nother spitting incident in less than 48 hours.
That's nasty work.
Keep your saliva to yourself. Like, that's probably one of the more disrespectful things you can do.
I don't know what I'd do, but I know it's not gonna be nice.
Oh, I know what I would do.
Like, I know I'm gonna hurt this nigga, but I'm just like, I don't know what extreme measure I'm going.
Look, here's what I'll say. Favorite move of mine from Unk's playing days was, I mean, hey, you punch him in the throat. It's crazy how much shit stops after that. Like, you punch him in the windpipe hard enough. That's all I say. A lot of stuff that's going on before the punch stops afterwards. So
yeah, never happens.
You know,
again.
I'm not encouraging my young athletes out there to punch people, but you know, somebody spits on you, you know. But and this happens within 2 minutes
of the
5
game.
2 minutes of the game. Yeah.
Oh, I was just
Find
like
out.
I thought you were talking about like 2 minutes into the game. I'm like, damn, y'all ain't even got the chance to get beefed up yet. Like, pause.
But South Florida walks out with a 18-16 win. I mean, what a game! I mean,
Byron, whatever, however
Brown.
you say this nigga's, yeah, Byron Brown. That nigga name is so, it's just a tongue twister, man. Trying to say that 10 times fast,
Oh man!
but that nigga is Heisman.
Hey, he
Heisman?
the G5. Hey, he the G5 Cam Newton. We just had the G5 Barry Sanders last year. Now we got the G5 Cam Newton.
This is getting raunchy.
23 for 36, 263 yards passing with a touchdown, no interceptions. Combine that with 17 carries, 66 yards on the ground. Led his team in rushing, 263 passing yards. That's about 330 yards of offense right there, just by Byron Brown. And I mean, as an SEC defense, granted, Byron Brown is a hell of a football player. Do not get me wrong, but a lot of teams are copying what Notre Dame did last year. Georgia Tech is doing now. If they got a big athletic quarterback, they just basically running the Wildcat.
Yeah.
And saying, hey, throw the football here and there. You know, Notre Dame did it with Riley Leonard last year. You got Tech doing it with Haynes King now. And then, I mean, Byron Brown putting on a show. They go to number 5 Miami next week. And, man.
If they win that, bro, first off, fuck whoever made that schedule. I ain't gonna lie. Whoever made that schedule, nigga, you hating. I don't know why you trying to rank win for him like you playing dynasty mode or something. You know when you pick a sorry team and you put a bunch of ranked opponents on there just so you can attempt to win a natty. That's what that nigga doing. He's trying to like play the fucking 7 swordsmen of the mist just to get a fucking, you know what I'm saying, just to get a ring. And you better get it too.
Yeah.
You better get it.
They're my favorite to win the American Conference this year, South Florida. Tulane is also definitely a threat there.
Tulane is disgusting. Like them boys they can fight some football.
Yeah, so yeah, USF, and I mean USF, they're looking good right now. Let's just see how consistent they can be. They just can't lose any games that they're not supposed to lose. You know,
like you got to beat Army.
Yeah, like if they lose to Miami, it's kind of like, okay, well, you know, Miami's doing pretty well right now. But you can't get further down in the season and start losing to mid-tier teams in your conference, you know, once or twice.
You
just can't do that.
Shit. I
Yeah.
don't know Troy in that conference,
Well,
but
Troy's in the
Troy,
Sun Belt, but
same tomato. That shit's the same thing.
but
Like,
you gotta play pretty well to really make a name for yourself. But they look great right now. South Florida is looking like a really good football team. I mean, you go into an SEC team's home field, play in a very hostile environment, and come out with a win. I mean, that you did a lot right there, especially um, a team like Florida, who, like I said, home field advantage is on their side. We went out there and played competent football. So, big shout out to the South Florida Bulls. Hopefully, they can keep it up from here. Another one of the blowouts. Oregon dropped damn near 70 on Oklahoma State, which made some pretty big news as to Mike Gundy. People want him gone, man.
dude, that dude been the head coach since I was like a child.
Yeah, that man Mike Gundy, he has been there for a very long time. I'm 40. You know,
And that was in '07.
I was 6.
I was 5. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
come on, what?
Yeah,
He was probably coaching years before that.
yeah. So that's a completely.
Same with that
He's
guy
been there
at
for a
North
long
Carolina
time.
they had. You know that guy in North Carolina they had who like could barely even fucking make it down to the field?
Oh, Mac Brown.
Yeah, like what? So,
Yeah,
like, what, bro, stop. 70 on James Madison.
North Carolina loaded some old ass coaches, man. They sure
Yeah,
do.
like, why you get one old fart for another? Like, and then Belichick, his girlfriend is like a student there. What are
Yeah.
we doing? I don't
What are
like
we
this.
doing? What are we doing?
Can we get some young
Bro.
people? What, like, not everybody can have a fucking, what's that guy's name? Dillingham?
Yeah.
That's a good coach. Not good enough.
This man different. This man different. But Oregon goes. I don't know if that was at Oregon or at Oklahoma State, but dropped 69-3 ass whipping. Oklahoma State, yeah,
The fall of them is crazy.
you
Never
gotta,
would've
when
thought.
you have to find another quarterback after 8 years with virtually the same. I mean, holy shit, man. I know you ain't recruited a quarterback in a while, but you gotta
Why
get somebody.
not? That's the crazy part. Why not? And then
You gotta
you
get
get a
somebody.
quarterback, and he's probably like from the worst school in Oklahoma, like high school wise. Probably just pull that kid out his ass. He's probably a 3-star.
I mean, this.
What was that one
It's a-
quarterback they had for like 30 years too? Last name Sanders, I think.
Spencer Sanders. Yeah, that was an interesting
Bro,
story.
he was
there,
bro. He
too.
played for Oklahoma State for like a gajillion years too.
And then transferred to be a backup. I mean, what
Same
the
thing with Jake
hell?
Garcia. I don't know. This is weird guys, man.
I mean, that's. It's a strange. I mean, granted, I'm a 2020 grad who was like literally just playing college football like 3 weeks ago. But
Yeah, but
I
the
mean,
niggas is 26.
I mean, we're talking about guys who graduated way before me. Like, these guys were playing college football when I was a sophomore in high school. So that's
Shit's good.
that's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, that happened. Arch Manning, after a very lackluster performance against Ohio State, did you see that video where Arch Manning's like throwing the pass and he's like grimacing when he lets go of the football? Like, granted, he's like no pressure, he's not getting hit, but he throws the football and he's literally grimacing as he releases the ball.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was pretty, I guess it does explain a little bit because like in the last episode, like I was talking about how Arch has like a very weird release with his arm, and then like a lot of people said like he had been having shoulder problems, so he's throwing sidearm now, and then you see him throw sidearm and looks like that's bothering him too. So
I think he's pulling a Baker Mayfield like Panther situation. He's just trying to play through it. Well, not Panther Brown situation, but like he knows he has no choice basically but to play. Like,
I mean, it's because after that Ohio State performance, I mean, people are gonna obviously make the excuse for him that, first start in Columbus, so that. I mean, he didn't look terrible. I mean, it was definitely an improvement, but it is San Jose State, so you're not necessarily playing a top tier defense for real. But
Well, I'm still recruiting in my dynasty, so you got to give me a minute.
But it is what it is. Arch does have an improved game, and we just got to see where they go from there. I mean, they also got to go through an SEC schedule, and yeah, I mean, personally, I don't really have a whole lot of faith in Texas this year. Like, I don't see
They're gonna win. Of course, they're gonna win their games. Like they're gonna still be a 10-win team, probably. Like based on talent and based on the defense. But they do got to take a trip somewhere dark that they don't want to take, and I promise you that. I'm gonna be there for that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, Clemson. Actually did watch a little bit of this game while the Georgia game was in a lightning delay. A 2 hour
delayed
lightning
that shit and
delay.
kept it going.
It was a 2 hour lightning delay, and they came back and played it. But
Niggas was waiting 2 hours to see that shit.
it was some shit. But we'll definitely get to that. Number 8 Clemson, they're playing Troy. This is supposed to be this is a tune-up game. We'll kick the shit out of Troy and then, go on with the rest of the season. Troy came out guns a-blazing. It was 16-0 at halftime. 16-3, I believe.
Crazy.
It was 16-0 it was 16-0 at some point. But I went and watched this game, right? I see the score, and I'm like, okay, let me check this game out while this delay is going on. And Troy went from looking like a very Appalachian State-like team. I know Troy's not FCS anymore. They're in the Sun Belt. But they went from a very Appalachian State-like team going into a hostile environment to get a win, especially Clemson.
Yeah.
And they literally forgot how to play football. Holy shit. I cut the game. This wasn't a matter of, Clemson's just whooping their ass all of a sudden. They turned it up a notch. I mean, receivers get no separation on routes. QB throwing the ball dead to the defender. Then, they were fumbling the football.
What happened? Their britches were too big. They could not carry that shit. They started to get that swag. And when you get that swag, it's over with.
I mean, just straight piss down their leg. Clemson scores 27 unanswered, and that was it. That was the game right there. It was very disappointing to see, honestly, because it's like you got a lot of people's hopes up. Like, oh shit, you're about to make.
Yeah, we needed that. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the streets needed that. Like, we got South Florida, cool. The streets needed that.
Yeah, Troy hurt the whole hood with this one, man. The whole hood hurt after this one. So
Clemson might not recover.
I feel like that might have been a wake up call for him. Like, hey, y'all.
I mean, K. Klubnik is genuinely he's not looking like we thought he would, though. Honestly.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna look a lot better, but
yeah,
he's like a really
especially with the LSU
game.
With the LSU game, he was there. I mean, he played football,
and it was very ironic because we were expecting the Clemson pass rush to be all over Garrett Nussmeier, and it was the complete opposite. It was LSU's tearing his ass up from start to finish, and like I said, that was a very interesting game there. But we move on to Stark Vegas, Mississippi State and Arizona State. What a game this was. Wick, I'm gonna let you have this one, my guy. So,
you want me to run through the day or just explain the game? Because I can do both.
I can explain some parts of the game, and then I'll let you talk about the day.
Well, I mean, I was going. Fuck it.
If you want to do both, the day
was like, it was like cool, but like the game was like that shit's crazy. But I was like 30 minutes late to the game anyway. So the Mississippi State had already scored the initial touchdown, like the 7-0, and I was like, oh well, fuck, we missed that part. And then after that, bro, gosh, it was like so Mississippi, like Arizona State in the first half looked like they didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like I'm talking about like I was telling, I tell you that yes, I was like Stadium Pulse is really fucking real. Like people like trying to get set in motion. They couldn't move nobody in motion. Like anytime we ran the ball, like the lane just like that. And it was just we were whooping ass for that first half. Like I think we went to the half 17-0, I believe. It went in
Yeah, I
17
think so.
nothing,
Yeah, it was
and
17 nothing. Yeah.
like Arizona State looked bad. Like it was like
Cowbell
50
Hill.
passing yards they had to our like 200 at that point. Like offensively, we were killing them, and then the second half started. And so I ain't gonna lie, that second half was nasty because it felt like the defense, like the spark that the defense had that made the first half like so suffocating for them just didn't matter anymore. Like it was no contain on the outside, and when they tried to like play the run, they just let something happen across the middle of the field, and it was just like a lot of. I would say Dillingham won the coaching battle in that second half. Like he was setting up the coordinator for some shit where it was like you gotta respect one of these things because we're not gonna give you play action. Like we're not gonna give you this. We're gonna give you one of these two, and you got to figure out what you're gonna do about it. And so I think going into halftime, they were like they had like 180 or something.
I
Like they
think
had
so.
like
Yeah.
180 like rushing yards, and then like splitting 100 between two goddamn running backs is insane, anyways. But I think what made this game very winnable is the fact that Sam Levitt cannot play football. Watching Sam Levitt play was like trying to watch like Zach Wilson in the pros. It's kind of like he was just running around trying to make shit happen, and it just was not happening. Ended the day with like 80 passing yards altogether, but that's the game. I mean, like from a fan standpoint, like from watching the game and like analyzing it, it was like the most nerve wracking shit I've ever watched in my life.
Oh
But the
yeah, for sure.
experience of being in Starkville was second to fucking none. Like the DJ kept the fucking vibes going the whole day. Like everyone, like the blackout theme was crazy. The fucking student section was losing their minds. Like it was, and you've seen this little small little patch of yellow in the corner, and
Yeah.
it was okay because they were surrounded by nothing but black t-shirts. So it was just like fuck it. They were very aware that they came to a road game. You know, like if you go to certain road games, it'll be like fans from here, fans from there. It kind of be like a nice little gumbo. Nah, them niggas were at a road game. This shit like when
Yeah.
you know when you play that one team in high school that's like 3 hours away and their parents not finna drive there.
Oh yeah. And just like
It's like
about
that. So
10
like
people in the stands on for
yeah,
your side. And like,
it was
on the
like
side
that.
is just packed. Yeah.
But like it was insane. Like and it was like a few guys like surrounding us and they had their kids and one of the kids took his fucking shirt off and started waving his shit around. And he was like fucking like 8. It was insane. Like and then it got to 17-17, and that's when like not gonna lie. Okay, wait. I'll back it up some. When it was 17-3, and they ended up about to score the touchdown on the bootleg to Jordan Tyson. Fuck that guy. Good wide receiver. Where? Anyway, like for him to like when he scored that shit and like that was the momentum shift, and I think like we dead ass like thought we were gonna lose. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you could like the energy around the place was like, here we fucking go again. When they kept
Yeah.
running the ball and like we could not stop them, bro. Like it was you watched the fucking game. We
I
could
did.
not
Yeah.
stop them niggas, bro. Like it was bad. It was like we really thought we were gonna lose, and so when we finally was 17-17, and that goal line stand was superb. Like that was a moment. And once we got that goal line stand and they kicked and got their 20-17, something felt different in the air, twin. I ain't gonna lie, like it was like the stadium knew, everyone knew that we was finna see some crazy shit, but we just like, you don't know until you know. So it's like we like shaking the Cowboys, like all you hear is like a clank, 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 like it's loud as fuck, like,
Yeah.
and it's like, but anytime the offense got on the field, like normally, like we kind of shake it throughout the game on some shit. Like now, when Arizona State was on that bitch, imagine getting a bunch of clank, 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 and then boo on top of the clanks, and they're equally
Yeah.
as loud as the fucking clanks. So it's like Arizona State couldn't do shit about it. We were giving the offense like clank, 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 but on that last drive, not a fucking cowbell rang. Anytime the offense was up, like we were not letting them get no type of distracted. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Y'all finna do some crazy shit. And so last drive, he throws that the end route, and we're like, okay, cool. No, it was a dump off. He threw the dump off. Cool, we get a few yards, right? Throws
Yeah.
another good pass. Then Anthony Evans, my nigga, drops a fucking gimme. Like, and literally the whole crowd's like, yeah. Like, bro,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
all just fucking like it. Like, one thing I'll say about that crowd is it's fucking unity. Like every reaction happens at the same time. Like any bad pass, you'll hear somebody way on the other side. Fucking Blake Shapen, what the fuck, man? And there's another guy like 2 seats behind me. This fucking guy Blake Shapen. Like it was fucking crazy. Because like he's a 6-year quarterback. He was taking sacks. Like I know I'm all over the place, but this shit, it was so much. Like like it was so much in those 2 to 3 hours. But like going forward on the fourth down was that shit was maniacal. Like I didn't get that. That was a bad decision. Apparently we snapped the ball because he went off sides, which he fucking did. But they didn't throw the flag, so then we just looked crazy for going on 4th and 6. But
Yeah.
either way, that didn't make sense. And then back to the greatest play I've ever witnessed with my own two fucking guys. They go in, so they give a trips look, right? And I'm like, I feel like we probably get maybe like a post here or something up the seam, some light shit to just try and score, but not try and, you know what I'm saying, do what we do. So boom, sends the guy in
Yeah.
motion, man coverage. Keep in mind, Arizona State has not ran man coverage this whole fucking game, really. Like, and the 2 times that they ran man coverage, we fucking bombed them for something crazy. So they realized that
Yeah.
wasn't gonna work, and so they go in man coverage, sends the guy in motion, and then like it was a switch release, which I kind of, my brain was boggled because I didn't, like we always like standing up and I had to like dodge niggas and shit. So like I see the switch release and like I look like at a little piece of black speck and I'm like, that nigga looks open. Blake Shapen like cocks that bitch back, throws it down the field, bro, and he like heaves that bitch. And like there's this other guy like right next to me. He's like standing up on the bleachers. So I gotta get up. And once I seen like looked over that, it was like a little kid like looking over like the offense or some shit. And I looked over that
Yeah.
bitch, bro, and seen him hauling ass down the field, bro. Holy shit. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. That shit was insane. Like just like that's like
Man.
bro. And then like the best part was like when I stood up on the bleachers and just looked at the crowd and see how crazy they were going and just everything, like that shit damn near, like that shit was euphoria. That's better
Yeah.
than sex. And that's a
Like
fact.
it was a great game for sure. I mean, I watched it on TV. I mean, Arizona State, they ran the ball really well. I mean, I'm watching that, and then also watching the Michigan Oklahoma game. And then I'm like, it was 17-0. I'm like, oh yeah, Mississippi State's putting on a movie. They're putting on a show right now. And I watched the Michigan Oklahoma game for a little bit. I switched back, and it's 17-17. I'm like, what the fuck? I see Arizona State at the 1. I see them at the 1, and I'm like, no, y'all are not gonna blow it like this. No.
Bro, how you think we
no
felt?
way.
Like literally we in that bitch like no fucking shot.
And then the goal line stand, the goal line stand, I'm like, okay, y'all, they get a field goal out of it, cool. I'm just thinking, okay, if y'all can get in field goal range, y'all can tie it up. We'll see what happens in overtime. I'm not really sure what would happen, but you know,
Probably I ain't gonna lie, they was
we'll
probably gonna
see.
run that bitch and they were gonna win. They were probably gonna win.
Yeah, yeah. But man, that it was Cowbell's man. Had him and Cowbell. And then if you see that clip, well, the funniest part was the practice clip of is Arizona State. It's Arizona State's practice, right? And they have about 8 people behind the quarterback, and they got cowbells in their hand. And I'm like, y'all
No,
shit me. Y'all think this is how it's gonna be? Y'all got about 8 cowbells here. Is this how oh, this is how it's gonna be in the game? And then they got in
and
the
then
game and they were shell shocked.
and then Sam Levitt's like, oh well, it reminds me of high school. Like I love the Cowbells. It reminds me of high school. This shit isn't high school. This shit is real life, and you figured it the fuck out.
Man, look, I played, hell, youth league, hell, rec ball. Yeah, we had a lot of people at the games and they had cowbells and shit, but that ain't nothing like that. That's not college. That's not college. That is a completely
Dog.
different animal. I played high school games where they had cowbells. It's not the same as 50,000 people with that shit.
Sometimes too.
Yes, and some have cowbells in each hand, bro. I'm like, yeah, hell
Right.
no.
I left that bitch with a migraine so fat. Like,
But yeah, I'm seeing this game. I'm like, no way y'all are gonna fucking blow this. Y'all are sick if y'all if y'all blow this. And luckily you had the goal line stand, kick the field goal, and then I mean, like you said, the switch release and the way it looked like the play was cover 0 for Arizona State, but the guy played outside leverage like it was cover 1. Had no safety help, wide ass open over the
because
middle
the
of the field.
corner that was in front of like one of the receivers, he got fucked. His mind was fucked up because he looked away. Literally looked away for a second, and it's like he comes back and it's like that's not the number guy that I'm fucking supposed to be guarding. Where'd he go? He
Yeah,
turns around. He tries to. It was over.
yeah. I
Like
mean,
it was
it
over.
it was a beautiful day. Just gonna read off some of the stats for the game, but Sam Levitt got held to 82 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, under 50% completion percentage. I mean, this man was in hell. Cowbell hell for sure. But on the flip side for Arizona State, like you were saying before, 2 running backs crack over 100 yards. You got Raleek Brown, 18 carries, 110 yards, and then you got, oh man, the Army demon himself, Kanye Udo, 23 carries for 105 yards. I
And he
mean,
realized that he has potential. He was like, I'm not going to the
I mean,
army. I'm going to the
that is
NFL.
that man was running hard that game. I mean,
Hard.
he was running the football with
He was running through
violence.
grown men. It was insane to see. Like I
But hey,
seen a
that's what he
grown
did in
man
the
get
Army.
tossed.
That's what he did at Army. He was in a 3-point stance at Army at fullback. I mean, just running with a flat back, and whoever gets in the way gets punished. But
Like he was moving the pile every time. Like that was bad.
and Raleek Brown, I mean, he was running with some anger. I mean, he was running hard as well. But man, unfortunately, it was just no match for Blake Shapen. 19 for 33, 279 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. And
They're doing
then,
everything.
hey, Brennan Thompson and Anthony Evans both eclipse 100 yards receiving. Brennan Thompson, 2 touchdowns, including the game winner. And then you got Anthony Evans, 9 receptions, 108 yards, and a touchdown for him as well. I mean, just an absolute show. I mean, this was pure cinema on a Saturday night. And of course, like, I'm calling Wicc as the game's going on. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What?
Bro, like the
Yo,
service was so ass. So like I didn't
Mississippi.
even know y'all were watching the game. Like so like when I finally got back and I was like, oh shit, Nick called me. I was like, dog, I wanted to rest the field so bad.
Man, what a day right there. I mean, anybody would have definitely paid. I mean, unfortunately, I couldn't make it down there. You know how cars be.
We gonna have a Dirty South game soon, and that shit gonna be crazy. I might have to kill Nick that night though. It depends. Here's mine.
Hey, Hey, after Georgia puts a red and black belt across that ass. I mean,
Oh shit. The way Austin, how y'all playing Austin Pay? I don't fucking think so, buddy. You better get it together.
oh man,
You better figure that shit out before you come to hell.
triumph, from one bulldog triumph to a bulldog, man. I mean,
Get the fuck out of here.
Georgia plays Austin P. They win the game 28-6, right? And it doesn't look that bad statistically, but if you watch that game, especially as a Georgia fan, Bobo ball at its finest. We get to the one, right? This is before halftime. Terrible clock management is also included in this. We get to the 1 yard line. It's 14-3. And on 3 attempts, we don't punch it in. Just running absolute bullshit down there. I mean, everywhere but forward. And I'm like, man, what the fuck are we doing? And then the clock runs out. Then it's halftime. It's 14-3 at half against Austin P. Now, granted, I know Austin P just blew out an FBS team the week before in Middle Tennessee State. But we're not playing North Dakota State, man. I mean, shit. Like I said, if people needed to be convinced of a reason as to why Mike Bobo isn't the guy, I mean, there you go right there. I mean, the man was struggling to call plays against Austin P. So
I don't
we
have
play
talent,
Tennessee.
y'all lose that game.
Yeah. If we don't have the talent that we have, we lose the game. And it's like, we got Tennessee next week. We have a gauntlet of a schedule ahead of us. We cannot keep playing, calling plays. Because if we call plays like this and execute the way we were executing in the Austin P game, Tennessee going to beat the shit out of us. I mean.
Yeah, that nigga Joey looking crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, because like I said, the defense is always going to look for. But yeah, I might have to edit my ass off today, man.
Oh God, good editing today.
But yeah, you got our defense. I mean, our defense will be fine against Tennessee, but they are going to get scored on. We're not pitching a shutout against Tennessee. I don't see it. Now with the fact that we know that Tennessee is going to score, can we fucking score? Can we do that?
That's a problem.
And that is a major problem that we got to be able to.
Dog walked in 2 weeks, bro.
So we got to get some stuff figured out for that. But then,
I mean, Tennessee. To be fair, Tennessee ain't played nobody.
That's also true. That is also true. They have not seen any real competition.
Ole Miss do this all the time. Y'all keep falling for it.
Yeah. They have not seen any real competition.
They play a Power 4 school, beat the dog snot out of them until you realize that the Power 4 school that they played is at the bottom of their division anyways, so it doesn't even matter later in the season. Then they beat up on some team in the middle of Tennessee because that's the only team that SEC teams play and beat the fuck out of. It's some random team in Tennessee, Kentucky, or Ohio. And then, it's I believe that that's a good team, a damn good team. But Nico did the same thing last year, and you see how that went.
Yeah.
We'll get to Nico in a minute. Fuck that guy.
Crazy. But Oklahoma in the primetime game on Saturday, Oklahoma beats Michigan 24-13. I really don't have a lot to say about this game. Bryce Underwood's a freshman. Justice Haynes ran the football. That's it. That's really all I can say.
It's kind of like I expected. People call it an upset. I didn't. I never thought it was an upset.
No,
Oklahoma has a more seasoned offense. They have more prepared quarterback, running back. Like, you're putting new faces on a field right now. And Bryce Underwood, like I say, Bryce Underwood is really good at what he does, but he couldn't seem to find anybody in a blue jersey. So, but that just goes into true freshmen. We're expecting a lot out of you, so why not make you play an SEC opponent in your second game of the season instead of just easing it into it, because we need to prove that this money was worth it. So that's why he's out there looking like a fool.
Yeah, because like I said, John Mateer, I mean, he had a great game throwing the football, running the football. I mean, like I said, Michigan, that was just a tough situation for him, especially with a freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
There just wasn't many. I just didn't really see Michigan winning the game. I mean, unless Justice Haynes had about 220 on the ground. I mean, he had a solid game. Don't get me wrong. He had a great game. But unless he had about 220 on the ground, I mean, that was really it right there. I mean, Bryce Underwood, he's just new to college football, so he's not going to just get you out of situations like this. You know, it just is what
That
it
many
is.
freshmen that can do that, not named Lamar Jackson, and he didn't even get a chance to do no shit like that. So
Yeah.
that was he did have a crazy upset, didn't he? Though.
Florida State.
There you go.
I think it'd be Florida State. That was a blowout, so I don't even know if that was really an upset. But
I mean, I don't think they were ranked near Florida State back then. This is when Florida State kind of mattered.
true.
I mean, they mattered
destroyed
today
the program
apparently.
for a while. Yeah. But then Iowa State, number 16, Iowa State goes to Iowa. Well, I don't know if they went to Iowa or not, but they escaped
I
with
don't believe they did. I think they were actually.
They were at home.
Well,
They
does
were
it
at
matter if they went to Iowa? I mean, they were in Iowa regardless. Shit.
Yeah, 16 to
I
13
mean,
win.
at
And,
that point, it's a game.
yeah, I mean, just typical Iowa fashion. Low scoring, very defensive game. That was kind of it. Baylor beat number 17 SMU in a double overtime win, 48-45. That Baylor quarterback is
Yeah.
he's
nice.
looking very good. He's
Trying to figure out why we didn't get him. Why the fuck we get Blake Shapen?
he wins you a game. You still.
I mean, like
still-
I told you, the consensus at the end of the game was that nigga blows. So, so like
Yeah.
either way, like great game, Blake. Amazing game winner. I'm excited, but play better.
Yeah. Ole Miss, they survived Kentucky 30-23, and then the only other like news was that, I mean, Bama tries to right their wrongs from the week before, and they blow out ULM 73-0. And then you got people trying to, yeah, you got people trying to say like, oh well, you know Nick Saban, he never eclipsed 66 points in his coaching career, so there goes Kalen DeBoer right there. Yeah, because he also took the dogs out the game, like at halftime. Like there were, the scout team was literally playing, third and fourth quarter of games like this. So
Yeah, like the board's trying to prove a point. It's fucking Nick Saban.
yeah, he's trying to prove a point, and like, I mean, yeah, great job, I guess bouncing back, but it's ULM. We're talking about somebody who's going to finish at the bottom of, I think they're still in the Sun Belt, but they're going to finish at the bottom of that. I mean, this is a borderline FCS team. That's really all I can say about.
Depending on who you talk to, them niggas ain't even a team.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean that's.
Wow, wow.
But not only was the college football weekend pretty
No
wild,
segues
but
so far. We've been very segue-less this one.
it has been very segue-less. I mean, it's very hard to make a segue right now. I don't know why. I don't think I've had enough caffeine, so I think that's why the segues ain't there. But I guess I can go ahead and drop this segue. Like CeeDee Lamb.
Damn.
CeeDee Lamb, 4 drops in the Cowboys' loss to the Eagles. They lose 24-20.
I mean, he still
CeeDee
had
Lamb really
like
made front.
he still caught a lot of passes though. The man had 7 to 10 catches. Like yeah, he dropped the ball 4 times. That's crazy, but he still was a valuable part of that team and why they were even in the game in the first place. So I'm gonna need niggas to chill out.
Well, here's the thing with that's the thing. They're gonna treat him the way they treat, they're gonna treat Derrick Henry coming up. Running back should never fumble the football. Receivers, especially we're talking about the pro level. You shouldn't drop the football. You shouldn't drop the football, especially not 4 times in a singular game. And then one of your drops was like the ceiling drop of the game, and I ended up losing you the game right there. So, very boring game in the second half. I mean, literally nothing happened.
We had to wait like 2 hours just to finish it.
Yeah, weather delays and all that. So, yeah, it was a pretty.
It was 11 o'clock over here when that shit ended.
Yeah, so it was like midnight over here. Yeah, it wasn't a very entertaining game in my opinion, but as expected, the Eagles did come out on top with the victory. I mean, outside of Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott, I mean, there really wasn't a whole lot to talk about there. Yeah, that was really the headline of the game.
They played football.
They did play football. That did happen. The Chargers, Chargers outlasted the Chiefs. I did watch some of this game.
That shit was free, and I still didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was
like who the fuck cares?
Yeah,
but it was a good game either way.
It was a weird, it was kind of a weird game, but hey, shout out to the Chargers, man. The Chiefs had a little bit of a comeback effort coming in. Big story was like Travis Kelce knocking the hell out of Xavier Worthy on that mesh route. I mean, just
he killed that nigga.
Absolutely flatlined him. But
shout out to LA for doing God's work.
Oh yeah, we love to see the Chiefs lose over here.
Chiefs, Alabama.
So that's the thing.
Ohio State.
We're not a professional. We're not a professional podcast. You know, we're not looking at it through we're not mediators. We're not, unbiased.
Very biased.
I mean, we're biased. We're biased as fuck. We're very
opinionated.
Yeah. I like my team. I want them to win. I hate your team. I want them to lose.
Yeah, I don't care. Fuck Arizona State. Facts.
But the Colts, they dragged the Dolphins in a 33-8 beating. The thing with the Dolphins is just, it's the simple narrative that they've had over the past couple years that they're soft as baby shit, and that's just what they are. A lot of former players say, a lot of analysts say
SEC ball.
Yeah, basically. That's a pretty good analogy, actually. Pac-12 come play the SEC and just get slapped in the mouth. So
y'all hitting too hard. Daniel Jones masterclass, by the way.
Oh yeah, Daniel Jones was out there. Jonathan Taylor had a hell of a game too. So shout out Daniel Jones. Oh yeah, buddy.
Put the fries in the bag.
He really fucked himself when he took himself out of the game for being tired. That's just what his career is now. Like, I'm tired. Take me out. I'm tired.
Bro.
Playing quarterback, by the way. Playing quarterback, by the way.
Like you're our saving grace. On a game-winning drive, by the way.
But he threw a football and hit the roof. He hit the roof of the practice facility.
And what did I say when he did that? I said, that just showed us that nigga cannot throw a football. Because you don't even need to put that much air on a bro, you do not have to put that much air on it.
He hit the roof. He hit the roof and ran fast. He hit the roof and he ran fast. I'm like, man, I don't make that nigga a tight end and keep it pushing, man.
He's a good nigga. He's a good nigga. He would have sold for a lot.
Holy shit.
Ain't worth a fuck. Would have sold for a lot, wouldn't have got you nothing. Honestly.
Oh man.
Slavery's bad. Gotta throw that in there. Slavery's bad.
It's bad. Don't do it.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
But Ashton Jensen, he gets his first touchdown. He gets his very first career touchdown. Ashton Jensen gets his first First career touchdown against the Patriots.
I went to sleep on that bullshit ass game. I ain't gonna lie, bro. All that money we spent, them niggas still suck. What we do? What are we doing? What are we doing? Like it's 200 million in cap space. Like not, I said 200 million. Crazy. Like 180 million in cap space, and like yeah, Stephon Diggs, Mac Hollins. What was the other guys? And the problem, you know what the problem is? And I told my homeboy who's also a Patriots fan, I was like, bro, our team is so good. I know this nigga Drake May is gonna suck. Like, I know it, bro. Like, he's going to shit the bed.
And I remember when people thought that Drake May, they thought this was just a QB god coming out of college. For some reason, I'm like
that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, because I remember
decent, but I'm like.
But they're talking about like the next Josh Allen. Like, yeah, cool, bro. Honestly, we went 3 and out 4 times in a row against the Raiders, which, like we agreed on, like yesterday, it was me and you talking. That was one of the like, that's a damn good offense. Like, that's like let's when we really think about it, the Raiders got something good over there. So like for us to lose to them, I guess makes sense. But at the end of the day, nah, I ain't buying it. Next week, get your head out your ass, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Spoken like
or
I
will be turning. I will be dropping my flag. I promise you that. I will be a Mississippi State fan, just like my boy Nick is just a Georgia fan. I am a Mississippi State fan. If you niggas keep losing,
man. Speaking of pain, man. Young Wicc Santana, man. How dare you?
How dare you? This is a reoccurring thing now.
I mean, well, I'm not gonna blame the whole game on Young Wicc Santana because Caden Ellis had a clear sack. He doesn't get Baker Mayfield to the ground. So instead of making it 4th and long, it's like 4th and manageable. They get the first down, and then Rook Roro, he gets a roughing the passer penalty. So, you know, unnecessary roughing the passer penalty, by the way. Like, this was an actual roughing the passer call. Like, this was real. This wasn't that bullshit, you know, oh, we want to protect, you know, regular tackle and we want to throw a flag. No, this was an actual roughing the passer call. And it was just pure stupidity. Gave him 3 yards. And then Mike Hughes, you know, he was getting assaulted all day. So, in the secondary, I mean, Mecca Ibuka, I mean, he let a rookie dice him up. I mean, he shredding him. I mean, he had him in hell. I mean, he was in hell the whole day. Messing with.
He thought he was playing Purdue again.
Right, like he was not playing the Falcons. That man was playing the Northwestern Wildcats, bro. That man.
Damn.
That man was slicing and dicing. So. Yeah, that's
looking like the Terrell brothers out there, bit.
Oh, Drake London. He's got to get some blame too. I mean, like I was saying yesterday.
Injury. He had a shoulder injury.
Man, fuck that bullshit, man. You getting paid. You know, you're a pro receiver. All right, if you're on the field, all right, run the route, make the fucking catch. Simple as that. Right. You know, high school, sure, you want to cut them some slack. College. And, I mean, hell, you're getting paid now in college, so yeah, catch the fucking football there too. But you in the NFL, run the route, catch the football. We're at the goal line, and we need you. And you drop 2 straight passes, and then, but then got the nerve in the same breath to want to, you know, oh, I want to get paid like, you know, all these other receivers. I want their type of money. Well, you didn't do what you needed to do to get the money. So next time you want to complain about not getting paid, remember this shit here. So yeah, that's my point on it. And then I think it's time to let him go, to be honest. I mean, in a league like the NFL where most of your games are going to come down to 1-score possessions.
Yeah.
And the fact that you have a kicker that makes not only your coaching staff nervous, but the entire city nervous. Like, we need a kicker that's at least somewhat automatic. Yeah, so are the Braves in 2023. Now, I mean, they both of them falling at the same time. So
should have got old ass Matt Prater.
Shout out Matt Prater, man. Shout out Matt Prater. But
Definitely shout out Matt Prater.
I mean, Younghoe Koo. And here's what gets me. He missed the first kick, right? He missed the kick right before the timeout, right before they called the timeout to ice him. He missed wide left right before the timeout. Come back from the timeout. Here's the real kick. You miss wide right. I mean, anywhere but between the uprights.
Like,
so it's
damn,
like,
bro.
you know,
In a dome.
seeing that alone.
In a dome.
In an indoor stadium. In an indoor stadium, by the way. He missed 3. This the same guy who against the New Orleans Saints last year. We lost this game, by the way. Missed 3 kicks in a dome. You know, we're not playing in Green Bay where it's outdoors. It could be windy. It's cold. We're not playing in Chicago.
They might die with some wind.
You know,
bro.
weather can
Like,
do
if we
whatever.
throw a little bit of wind,
No,
and
we're
they
in
die
a
with
dome. I don't know if they be cutting fans on right before the ball go in the air or something, cutting on them some industrial fans and the ball blows away, but we gotta get rid of him. He gotta go. I mean, you remember that one meme? As long as I don't curse him out and as long as I don't threaten him, I can say what I want. We sick of that nigga there. I mean, it's that simple, man. He gotta go. He gotta go.
Yeah.
We had all of our faith in you, but in a league like this, and you have one job, and
Literally.
over 2 years you've been blowing it, you gotta go. But moving on, 2 of Zach's favorite teams won. Yeah, Ohio State beat up on the HBCU 70-0. So how about that?
Yeah, that was that had racial intent behind it.
Yeah, that's definitely some Zach activities right there. Zach was behind that shit somehow. he was behind that.
It's clear that Zach clearly is not. Zach is not with his people at all.
Yeah. We're gonna call it NAACP on y'all ass, bro. We got you. But the Niners beat the Seahawks 17-13. I guess that happened. I mean, Chris McCaffrey was back and he had a really decent game, had a really good game. So, shout out Chris McCaffrey.
You're telling me Sam Darnold didn't put up 300 passing yards because he's not in an offense that is literally foolproof? That's insane. You telling me we paid him all that money instead of just going and getting a good rookie? Because we thought he could get us 300 yards every game like he did with a foolproof offense that literally J.J. McCarthy can go win in, which did he? Did they win?
The Vikings?
Yeah.
They play tonight.
Oh, well, we'll find out tonight if that decision was worth a fuck. Because I believe J.J. McCarthy might have 250 passing yards because he's on a foolproof offense that requires you to just know how to throw a football and throw it right. So, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Brock Purdy. Ricky Pearsall had a hell of a game. 4 receptions for 108 yards. So, yeah, shout out him. And then Brock Purdy, 277, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. I don't really know what to. Yeah. Kenneth Walker was in a bag in this game. Oh, man. That man had 10 carries for 20 yards, averaging exactly 2 yards a carry. That man was getting toe up from the flow up. So, yeah, that's Niners Seahawks for
Did Michigan say Kenneth Walker saved my life?
Oh, man, what a guy. What an athlete there.
What an athlete.
The Broncos, they beat up on the Titans. Cam Ward's debut. Not a great one.
Wow. And it's because of that shit-ass O-line that they refuse to fix.
Oh, my goodness. That O-line is a tragedy. All across
I've never seen that. He was like 6'4", 6'5", and he sat down for majority of the game. Like,
yeah.
That shit's ridiculous.
The Packers, they run through the Lions 27-13. This one was pretty shocking because I didn't think the Lions were going to get. I mean, don't let the score fool you. It was a lot worse than what the final was.
But
I didn't think the Lions.
That Packers defense is fucking crazy. That D line is crazy. Let's put it that way.
Now Micah Parsons is having, he got a sack in this game, so of course that was like, big news. I mean, when you hold the line,
spear deck.
yeah. when you got, he has to. He definitely has to.
He gonna send that
But
nigga to the shot over, bro.
when you got a team like the Lions, it's pretty obvious what you got to do. You got to stop those two running backs. You got to stop David Montgomery. You got to stop Jahmyr Gibbs. And that's what they did. I mean, held David Montgomery to 11 carries, 25 yards. So that's 2.3 on the ground. Held Jahmyr Gibbs to 9 carries, 19 yards, 2.1 on the ground average. So
he did do pretty good through the air now. He had some yards in the air as well.
Yeah, Sam Laporta had a great game. Amon Ra
St. Brown did okay.
Had a decent game, but Jordan Love, I mean, the man did just enough. I mean, 188 yards.
Oh, when is he not? When does he not? When is he not? That literally, that he's the quarterback for it. He'll get it done.
Yeah.
Don't worry about him. He'll get it done. Like he gonna give you a smooth 206 on a good night.
Yeah.
How many passing yards do you have?
Buck 88.
Close enough.
So
he blows.
In a more boring game, the Rams beat the Texans 14-9.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now for the real football game.
Oh yeah.
The Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. What a game this was.
Jair Alexander. Mr. Jair Alexander, if you thought that you were going to get extended after this year, I got nothing coming, my brother.
Man. Oh, man.
Belt the ass for like the first half of the game. I thought that the Baltimore
Ravens, it looked like this game was about to be a blowout. Like there was just absolutely no way the Bills it looked like the Bills were down and out. Derrick Henry was running rough shot all over the Bills. I mean, the man had like a $140. Yeah, he had not a $140. He had about 100 yards, over 100 yards at halftime. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't do anything to stop him. Lamar, he was running the ball very well. Zay Flowers, he was having a hell of a game. But that defense, the defense for the Baltimore Ravens, they were just getting cooked all day, every day.
I mean, they were doing pretty all right up until 5 minutes into the game.
Yeah, right when the fourth quarter came along, that was... Oh, shout out DeAndre Hopkins. He's not washed anymore, he says.
Not washed.
One-handed catch.
Not washed.
With that one-handed catch, man, what a day. Justice Hill had a fumble, but unfortunately that was not the only one the Ravens had. So that it was a pretty...
King Henry was released from his throne.
Yeah, and then you got Josh Allen. The man threw for almost 400 yards in this game. He had 394 through the air, 2 touchdowns, no picks. James Cook was out there having a day. 44 yards on the ground and 58 receiving. So that's
getting involved.
Damn good stats for a running back. Just give him the football. Get him in space. They're using James Cook the way he's supposed to. And you do that, good things happen for you. Josh Allen also ran the ball pretty well, but like I said, the Ravens defense, you can, if you're running back and your offense is having the kind of night that they're having, you got to do something to stop them. I know Derrick Henry does fumble the football in the fourth quarter. Yes, we're aware of that. Should never happen. You can't fumble the football in that situation and then expect to come out with a win. You just can't do that. Especially when a guy like Josh Allen is on the other side. My problem is after the first touchdown, Buffalo scores. The Ravens get the ball back. They get the ball back. And they never give Derrick Henry the football again.
Yeah, okay. They just look like they didn't plan on running out any clock.
You gotta give somebody like that a second chance. You can see him on the sideline. He is itching for a second chance. And Derrick Henry's the kind of running back where he's not gonna fuck up twice. Not like that. You give him the football, churn the clock, but no, you keep Justice Hill in there. Then you start trying to throw the ball. I mean,
They didn't even have to waste their timeouts, honestly. Buffalo.
yeah. I mean, just keep giving Derrick Henry the football. He's looking to make up for it. They're not gonna stop him. I mean, their bodies are already worn down. Game is already, coming toward the end. They're not gonna want to keep hitting him. They're done trying to tackle him. At this point, he's about to run rough shot through him. So I'll say just, hey, keep feeding him the ball. Let him kill the clock. They're not going to stop him from getting. Cause that's all he had to get was a first down. He gets 10 yards. That's game. And he's getting 10. And you gave up on him. You give up on somebody who is a part of the franchise's cornerstone. Yeah, we got Lamar Jackson there. Do not get me wrong. That is the guy. But somebody who's a part of your franchise cornerstone, you give up on him in a primetime game like that. I mean,
can't do that. No bueno. That's no bueno.
That does no good for your team. That does no good for Henry. That
your
does.
Pockets.
Oh yeah. So
you wasting money.
I just don't like how they handled that situation after that.
Been a lot of coaching blunders.
If he had fumbled twice in the game or whatever, then okay, I can 100% see that. But this is one fumble, and this, Derrick Henry doesn't fumble the football like that, so just give him another shot. And then,
he's been very prone as of late. He always fumbles in some unfortunate situation.
Okay, yeah, that's also true. But yeah, he does need to put two hands on the ball, but like he's gonna know, okay, at this stage in the game, your only job is to protect the football. And like I said, they're not gonna want to keep trying to get him on the ground like that. And I think he still gets those 10 yards regardless.
Yeah. I mean, no, I think they did give him to him on that last drive, and he definitely got snubbed.
They never put him back in.
Oh, they did not, did they?
They never put him back in.
That's
it was just Justice Hill. So, yeah, that was that.
That doesn't make sense, Harbaugh.
The Ravens punt the ball right back to. Ravens punt the ball back to Buffalo. As we all know, Josh Allen throws a couple strikes down the field, sets up for the field goal.
His ball, like anytime he throws a football, it never like a normal pass. Them shits are on a rope and they're going to where they need to go to.
Yeah, like that make it.
Josh Allen he's an underrated passer in the league for sure.
Yeah,
they don't give him enough props. They talk about his running.
Yeah, that is he can throw the football. And then Matt Prater. If you don't know anything about Matt Prater, he had the record for the longest field goal in NFL history until Justin Tucker broke it, or never mind, he who should not be named at this point.
Watch him out.
Yeah, he used his massage foot to break his record, and then
this foot was in great condition.
Great condition to do that. Matt Prater comes in, and
you say that, but don't fuck with my shot in the dark joke with Ricky Pearsall. I don't like that.
I don't think I heard. Holy shit!
Because I was like,
what is wrong with you?
Man, what a shot in the dark.
What?
Good game.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I don't even think
what's wrong with me? Parasite.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I know I have a history. But
your history's worse. I swear your history's worse than mine. like your history is terrible.
I mean, that's debatable. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Now that I think about it, it's pretty bad.
That John Jones one that's enough for like 2 strikes. Like you could have got us canceled, man. If we was good.
I really could have got us canceled. I really could have. Oh,
like man. This show could not. We gotta go. Like,
yeah, we gotta somehow get a compilation episode together. Maybe not an episode, but a video, and we just go over a compilation of like shit I've said, shit we've said. That'd be absolutely outrageous.
That's prop bet of the day. I bet they give me Aaron Jones.
Oh,
Five
that's your prop bet of the
touchdowns.
day.
Five
Wow.
touchdowns can win
Okay.
you 3 million to win. No, but I think my prop bet is probably gonna be I got JJ McCarthy under on touch. I like 1.5 touchdowns.
I'm looking at it now. I think I'm gonna go DeAndre Swift. Rush yards. I'm gonna go 39.5. If you're on prospects, you can use the goblin pick on that.
What's
I'm
the
gonna go 39.5.
what's the Caleb? What's Caleb's passing yards?
Caleb, I think he's discounted. He's at a 183.5, but you know how prospect gets with
Yeah,
them discount. So
because
be careful.
I feel like he might get murdered. Like I like not like that, but I feel like he not gonna put up no like 250
I don't
yards.
know.
He ain't gonna
He
put
he very well might get castrated in this
yeah
game. So
like he might die. So
Cole
I don't
Kmet
know.
is only at 1.5 receptions. But hell, they really don't be throwing him
I
the
think he
ball.
must have died or something.
Hey, if y'all want to say fuck it and pick Cole Kmet for 1.5, y'all can do that for sure.
Here's a demon pick. Cole Kmet 2.5.
Will Reichert
Is that the demon?
1.5 field goal. I go. That might hit. Will Reichert
What?
1.5 field goals.
Who you play for?
The Vikings. One and a
Yeah,
half field goals.
I like that
I can see
because
that.
I
I can
don't think
definitely
the
see
niggas are
that.
getting in the end zone. I'm predicting a 19-16 football game.
Got 19-16. Vikings or Bears win.
Oh, is Jettis playing?
Yes. So Bears.
You
I
mean
mean,
Vikings?
Vikings.
Right.
Yeah, I got Vikings winning this one too. JJ McCarthy is going to manage the game, but because he's going to manage the game, they going to start playing up close, especially those secondary, and that's where Jay Jettis is going to cook. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go with that one there. But yeah, another great episode. I'm sorry for I've only had like one or two segues in this episode. I promise I'll lock in next time. I promise I'm gonna lock in next time. I might fill the whole next episode with segues. That's just unbelievable. But
We gotta
yeah,
go. We gotta make a script.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, appreciate y'all support. We also started putting stuff on YouTube Shorts. Y'all been showing a lot of love to that, so y'all be sure to check some of that stuff out too. Obviously, still follow all the social media pages at the Dirty South Podcast, which is we're on Instagram, TikTok. Obviously, we're on YouTube, and then podcasts. The podcast is now available wherever you get your podcasts. It's not just Apple Music and Spotify anymore. We are now
Nice ring to it.
everywhere.
We're everywhere.
So,
wherever you want to listen, wherever your weird ears decide they want to go and listen to a podcast because you want to be different, and on Deezer or fucking iHeartRadio, we're there. Shout out to Deezer and iHeartRadio.
So now y'all have no excuse to not listen to us, and if we find out you ain't listening to us, we gonna find you.
You don't like Sam Levitt. You don't like Sam Levitt. Worthless. Bent over.
But yeah, tweaking aside, we gonna try to have another episode next week. Let's see what's
Hopefully
the
college football blesses
Yeah, we
us.
should have another episode.
Yeah, most definitely, probably.
We're gonna try to get another episode out on a Friday. That's when everybody's available. But I'm gonna have a hell of a lot of editing to do today, so the episode does not drop today. Should be out tomorrow. Should be out tomorrow, which is Tuesday. At the time of the recording. So yep, y'all be sure to follow us everywhere. Check us out. Be sure to leave a like and a sub. And yeah, you got anything?
Oh, yeah. Two things. My album, me and my homeboy Kick Life Q, our collab album Wicc Life just dropped last Friday, so y'all go tap into that. It's an amazing listen. If you haven't listened to it yet, like I said, go do that. If you have, let me know what you think. Of course, at Wicc Santana or at the Dirty South Podcast, wherever you want to hit us up at. And secondly, rank us, my nigga. We really fucking do this shit, and Mississippi State to the fucking moon. But go ahead. That's all.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, and look, in about a couple months, we'll put a stop to all this shit. He'll come back down. We'll put a stop to all
if we kill these niggas, bro, he gonna look shit faced, and I'm look at that face, look at that smile. That's gonna be he gonna cry, and I'm gonna record every bit of it. If we beat Georgia, bro, I swear to God, I don't care if we lose to them niggas by 50 for the next 3 years. He's gonna have to hear my mouth. So
Man.
we can lose the rest of our games. If we beat Georgia, my season's complete.
That just lets you know how much influence we have on the college football landscape. Also,
no one gives a fuck about Georgia.
Do not commit in these activities while we're gone. We will be back next week.
Hopefully we have the Zacatron here for that.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have the inventors activities here. So y'all can tell him to his face to not do this shit.
I just remember some activities that I can't.
I already know what you're talking about. But
I love you, Zach.
Y'all stay dirty, stay dangerous. We out.
Pulling up with that mighty cake, bitch, that mighty drink. Right now, fire is up now. You bound to die. I just woke up, got bands today. What got rest today? Pulling up with that mighty cake.